Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I think he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Knowles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Just trucks the man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First and goal, handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. Powering through. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. completion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught at the 30. Still running. Touchdown, Volunteers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for some space. It's Davis. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fair catch made at the 20. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's got room to run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
He keeps it on a design run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
No, kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tennessee. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A handoff to the back. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the Seminoles have first and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Down upcoming after that completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the line.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Vols.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The shotgun running play call. No way to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
quick. Great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
The completion makes it second down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Vols will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass complete, it's second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there. Why now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep on the right side.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
And the Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to root in on first and goal. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that.
Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. This time the pass interference call goes against the offense. First and long now after the penalty. They'll hand it off. Trucks through the defender. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Setting the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll give it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. That's the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical...
Headed for the end zone. refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down, but boy, he gave him a chance.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Caught for the completion. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Davis. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He escapes the pocket, and they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Defense is coming after him, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been...
Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, balls. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Much big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The Knowles with first and 10 here. Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to plus 38.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time play.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the try for two. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Well, the power run is stuck, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Past the 25. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.